Yes, I want to be an innovator. Okay, there's a grammatical mistake, not a innovator, an innovator. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Bhuvaneshwar. Thank you, Tarunika. Thank you, Aditya. Yes, thank you, Varsha. So I'm very much happy to see all your response and your very recipient, and it shows that how eager uh, to know about innovation and our innovation activities, what we are doing it in Sairam campus. My dear students, you are going to enjoy. It's an unique practice Sairam has introduced for the nation building, and you are going to witness this. There is no doubt at all. You are going to witness this. There is no doubt at all. Okay, we have developed a unique. Okay, you can stop. You can disable chatting now. So it's a unique process, innovative process we have developed to identify the potential of the students and to convert them as an innovators, establishing platform for them to convert their ideas into prototypes and products, and finally we want you to become an entrepreneur. This is what our vision. If I ask you what you want to be, if I ask a question, what do you want to be? Do you have any answer for you? After completing 4 years graduation, what do you want to be? Do you have any desire? Do you have any desire? A successful man. Very good. Very good. Because we are longing to be successful. Yeah, I want to be a successful person after all. My dear students, even this kind of attitude, if you are really coming this kind of attitude to Sairam institutions, we are here to support. A gentleman. I really appreciate Sanjeevi for your attitude. I want to be a gentleman. Yes, gentleness is missing many places. And most skillful person, yes, thinking out of box. Wow, a successful person in the unique way. Super. Entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship. Yes, explore things. I want to explore things. Yes. And Subhashini, I want to be a respective person. Okay. I want to be a good daughter to my parents. You're always being a good daughter. There's no doubt at all. Okay. And to win this, to own this world, this to own to win this world. Okay. Successful person and a gentleman. And I want to be a honest person. I want to be a most important. Oh, my goodness. See, I could see your vibes, the morning vibes, so how you are vibrant to answer my questions and how your I appreciate your receptive nature. Superb, superb. You can disable. I think I got answer from almost all the students. I got answer from almost all the. I want to be a role model, ready to learn new things. Yes, come on. I'll always want to be my yes. Want to lead a happy life. I want to be a role model for another. Yes. I want to be high position in office. Super. I want to be a model. Super. Thank you. You can disable email. We'll go to the subject. So if you have, see, this is your passion. This is your passion. And I tell you, Sairam is the right place for you. And you will explore more when you come to campus. Okay. We have developed a unique ecosystem, Sairam innovation ecosystem. Gone all the days we were concentrating on only marks and other things. We call it as education ecosystem. My dear students, we have developed an innovation ecosystem. I will introduce the innovation ecosystem model. This is what innovation ecosystem we have developed. Okay, see, you are coming to this college as a first year student, and what are all you are supposed to do, and when you go to second year, what you can do when you go to third year, the set of actions you are supposed to do, you are going to do, and final year, what you are going to do. This is what a framework we are giving. In addition, that the regular curriculum and all these activities are connected with the curriculum. Okay. So when you come to Sairam institutions as first year student, I want to tell you that we have introduced an unique program called the Immersion Program. Immersion Program is nothing but, see, there are four mega competition. We call this model as a competition based model, competition based learning model, making the students to attend these competitions. And this competition is compulsory for all the students. Okay, what you are going to submit, what we are expecting, I will tell you. Okay, so this is what immersion program. Immersion program, the first competition, first year competition is IRAM SDG Ideathon. So United Nation has given 17 goals and 169 targets. You can write it. Okay, sustainable development goals. If you have a piece of paper, please take your pen and write sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goals. When you get time, you can surf the internet and you will get more information on sustainable development goals. Okay, it was suggested by United Nation for all the nations and are following it. And Sairam is seriously adopted and supporting and promoting the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so whatever program we do, even it may be 1 hour program to 1 year project work, what we are doing is we are mapping it with any one of the um, sustainable development goals. This was the greatest contribution we are doing, and to make the world as a better place to live, not only for human being, for all the spaces, birds, we are making the earth as a better place. Okay, a lot of reasons. We have a lot of case studies how we have polluted our soil, and we have to realize it and do something back to the nature. And we call this program, first year program, as immersion program. What is immersion program? I tell you, you can discuss with your parents, you can discuss with your relatives, you can go to village, you can go to industry, you can go to society, and you realize it, what best as an engineer I can give it to the society, to the village. So if you say that, so no, no sir, I am not going out, see, I will be in at home only, then the best place is you go to your own kitchen and just have a look on your kitchen, and you just formulate a problem of what best I can give to my mom to make a job easy. What product will help my mom to make a job very easy. You think in such a way and come up with an idea. The first year is idea submission, that's called ideathon. We are expecting ideas. We are expecting big ideas. We are expecting ideas which is helping UN sustainable development goals. Okay. So when you come to college, when I see you, I will ask this question: how many goals are there? There are 17 goals and 169 targets are there. Okay. So from today onwards, you are supposed to surf the internet to explore, because most of the students have given the answer that I want to explore more. I want to explore more. This is a very good option I'm giving to you. Explore more. Explore more. Okay. On sustainable development goals. Your 4 year study is revolving around sustainable development goals. There is no doubt at all. We have integrated it with our curriculum. Am I right? So immersion program. So you can take your own time, and the launching will be done soon. We will, once you join in the institution, we will formally launch the Sairam SDG Ideathon. We have successfully completed 2 batches. Sairam SDG Ideathon 1.0, 2.0 have completed. You are the third batch, and you can form your own team. Okay, maximum 4 members team are allowed, or 2 members are welcome. 3 members if you want to be 3 members. So we will not interfere with you. We will not interfere with you. Collaboration, we leave it to you. We leave it to you. You 3 guys or 4 guys, you come forward and say, we will do a collaborative work, and this is what this idea. We are going to develop this product. Okay. Next question is, when to develop the project? You have 4 years of time. 4 years of time. Okay. Need not develop the product immediately, because first year you will study maximum 10 to 12 subjects. Okay, with that knowledge, you cannot develop a product. Okay, so keeping this in mind, we have given enough time for you. And the first year evaluation is purely based on how big your idea, and how your idea is contributing to sustainable development goals. This is what the main parameters we will consider for evaluation at the first year. And we will teach you what is critical thinking. I have few slides. I will explore a little about critical thinking. Okay, and this is what your first year, along with your. So we are asking you to submit your idea, and we are encouraging you to go to village or society or industry. You can discuss teachers. Why not, my dear students? You can discuss with your school teachers. Tell them that there is going to be there is a competition going to happen at Sairam, where I am going to study. They it's a year-long competition. Beginning of the semester or the year, we have to submit the idea, and our ideas will be evaluated at the end of the year. And it is focused on the sustainable development goals. So you can discuss with your teachers. Some of you have favorite teachers at your schools, and you can ask their help. We leave it to you. They leave it to you because we know that most of the students are have developed so many models at school level for your science exhibition and other things. We don't want to kill your skill. We don't want to kill your skill, and we want to continue the same to be happened at engineering institution from the first year onwards. This is what our objective. This is what our objective. Okay, whatever you enjoyed technically, scientifically, and we are giving the same platform here, and we will explore. And this is for your life. This is for your engineering. This is for your degree, and whatever you are developing, it will not end up with a price. It will go along with your life. I will tell you the secret of this model. Okay, this is what the first year program, Sairam SDG Ideathon, and your batch is going to face Sairam SDG Ideathon 3.0. 3.0. Okay, already successfully completed 2 editions, and you are the third edition. We will assign some student ambassador. Those are successfully completed previous. Your seniors will come and educate you how you are supposed to participate, and what are the benefits. Okay, and your mentors will speak about you, and your class teachers will speak about you, and how you are supposed to. And every student must be a part of this. Okay, it is not optional. It is compulsory for all the students. Okay, keep it in your mind. And when you come to second year, you are coming with the same idea which you have submitted in the first year. And here we are teaching you design thinking. And in addition that, these are all the words you are not familiar with you, and but it is very useful for the future engineers or complete engineer, next generation engineers must focus on these things. Mere subjects will not help you. I tell you, I bet you, my dear students. Keeping this in mind, we have made a very good research and came forward this kind of system. And boot camps, technological training will be given, because the first year we have identified, segregated your project based on your goals and your domain. Okay, so the we will give you technological training on the domain which you have selected. And there are we are planning to conduct more accelerator programs. Okay, we'll invite the startup evangelist, innovation evangelist, enthusiast. We will call them. I will ask them to speak with you, and they will accelerate you to develop this. And business model development, hereafter we need to think about business. We want your idea. We don't want to keep your ideas in a library itself. We don't want to keep your ideas. We don't want to throw your ideas after giving a prize. We want to make it as we want you to make it as a business. So we will teach you to develop business model from your idea. So this, when you the name of the program, even it is the program, year-long program, is live in lab. Okay, live in lab is nothing but living in the lab. So you have to think about your idea, what idea you have given. Sometimes it's a highly flexible model. When you come to second year, you may think that the idea which you have submitted in the first year may not work. Then there will be an option, provision will be given to you to change your idea. And even the second year, if you say that the batch is not compatible with me, I want to change the member in the second year. Yes, it is also allowed. It is also allowed. Okay. And if you think that I have very good friend in other department, and they also thinking in such a way that can be develop a multidisciplinary project, yes, it will be allowed. So all these flexibilities are part of this ecosystem. Am I right? So you will, we will guide you. We'll give training on technological and boot camps and business model development, business model canvas. And if you are curious, know about business model development, type Google business model canvas. You will be knowing about it's something like who is going to be your customer, who is your target customers, and how long it will take. These are all the informations will make you to, if you know the customers, then automatically you will think about uh, to satisfy your customers. Okay. So most of the time our ideas are not succeeding because we never thought of who is going to use our system, who is going to be our customer. If you identify the target customer, you will uh, try to satisfy them. Okay, so this is how. And the secondary evaluation, the competition is called Sairam STG Solvathon, solving the idea, solving the idea. Okay, first year we made you to realize, and here we are making you to do the feasibility. Here we will checking whether it is possible, or the feasibility and possibility of checking will be done here, and the evaluation is based on how is your viable and the possibility level. So at the end of the second year, you will get your idea will get good shape. And when you come to third year, the competition is called Sairam SDG Innovatan. Here we are evaluating the innovation of your idea. And we have many projects in this curriculum. You are going to develop prototype. Prototype is nothing but it's not the actual product, it is a sample model, and it will help you to test it, and it saves more time. When you develop your prototype, you'll knowing about okay whether it will work or not. And prototype you are developing, and you will be allowed to go to other competition, participating in other competitions outside world, presenting your work in outside world. You know what will happen when you go out and present your work to outside people? They will started giving you kind of suggestions, and you will get a strong network to build your idea or strengthen your idea. And we will teach you what is business pitching. So business pitching is nothing but it's a presentation. The investors and the business people may not spend more time. They will not be with you or listen 1 hour lecture. Since you are listening on a lecture, I am your teacher. I am teaching something. Since you are patiently listening, I believe you are patiently listening. But business people, they won't spend more time. They will give maximum 5 minutes, and within 5 minutes, you are supposed to convince them by presenting your ideas and convince them in a better way. And the technology readiness level is another component or in the innovation ecosystem. We need to know the level of readiness of our technology. There are 9 levels. I will tell you. Starting from the, if it is an idea stage, level 1 and level 9, it is fully ready for commercialization. At the end of the third year, the competition will be done based on the innovation of your ideas. And finally, when you come to final year, that will become your product development. Every engineering students have developed a project, and normally earlier what is happening, the everywhere students will think about their project in the some final year at the end of the third year. But this ecosystem is helping the students to think about their product development from the first year, and you will learn, and you will learn more, and your ideas will get different shapes. When you come to final year without any stress, we talk about stress management, am I right? We talked about stress management. Without any stress, peacefully, smartly. Now I always believe smart working, this is a way of developing your project in a very very smart way, because already you are lived. You have identified the problem in the first year, you lived with the problem in the second year, you have developed prototype in the third year, and now you are going to develop your product. and you will definitely inspire by publishing your work in paper, national, international conferences, and national, international journals. Then patent publication. See, bright ideas must be protected through intellectual property right. Okay, intellectual property right. So your ideas will be protected, and you will get an option or chance to set up your own startup or business unit if it is really work. And we expect every student who is joining in Sairam must go out with a startup. So it is not stopping you your dream job. Okay, you may have the desire to work in multinational company. Yes, it will allowed, and sometimes you may have a desire to do your higher studies in reputed institutions. Yes, you can proceed. There's no doubt. But the next question you may ask that if I go to a job in multinational company, what will happen to my startup? And the same time, you may ask that if I go to abroad to do my higher studies, what will happen my startup? And we have a Section 8 company in our institutions. Name is Sairam Techno Incubation Foundation. We will adopt your ideas, your technology, and it will be safely handed over to the good people, and you will get the royalty or equity from the business people. This is a business model we have introduced for the 4 years engineering education. We strongly believe that it will bring transformation engineering education. Okay, so people are having negative opinion about engineering education. It is because of the unemployability, and there are so many reasons. Okay, we have to disprove it, and Sairam is in the as a in the front line. And this model, we have developed to in align with the National Education Policy 2020 for the development of the student holistic development of the students. You will really enjoy your development, and your learning will be increased. And because every year lakhs of engineers are coming out from education institutions, and you may think that your competitor is sitting next to you. My dear student, I tell you one thing: your competitor is not sitting at your classroom. Even your competitor is not sitting in your college. Your competitor is sitting somewhere in Oxford or somewhere in Stanford University. When this much of engineers are coming out every year, what makes you an unique? This system is giving 100% guarantee that you will come out as a next generation engineer, complete engineer. There is no doubt at all. It is We have done exhaustive work, and we have made exhaustive research of developing this innovation ecosystem. This is what we have talked about: Sairam SDG Ideathon, Sairam SDG Salvathon, Sairam SDG Innovathon, Sairam SDG Inspirathon. Okay, we encourage. See, you have decided to do your engineering. My dear students, the steps taken by your parents. What is going to be the return of your parents? Your parents' investment is not just money, it is the blood and shed of your parents. When your parents are investing this much amount, how many students are outside are not getting this kind of opportunity to get into an higher education institutions. The higher education, the rate of enrollment of higher education institution is 30 percentage in India. 30 percentage in India. We are planning to Our education policy is designed in such a way that to make it as 50% in the next 10 years. You are one among the 30%, 35 percentage enrolled higher education enrolled students. India is not a developed country, still it is in the developing mode. When it will become a developed nation, you and me started contributing to our home, to our nation, our country will become an a developed nation. Our contribution is very much important to make our country as an. So what is required is idea. So we are all talking about all these competitions. What we need, your idea. So whenever we talk about idea, the first pictorial representation is bulb, right? Bulb. So I already given the introduction about bulb. Thomas Alva Edison invented bulb. Okay. So it removes the darkness. It's a symbolic representation of the light. When light comes, darkness will go away. You need to come up with your light to remove the darkness. Some of the ideas are bright ideas, some of your ideas are green ideas, some of your ideas are business ideas. I know definitely this much of students, a group of students have bright ideas, green ideas, business ideas. Sometimes your idea may be a broken idea. Don't worry. Sometimes your idea may be a small idea, sometimes your idea may be a big idea. Okay. Sometimes these ideas are combination of many ideas. Sometimes you may be very blank, very blank, no idea at all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Come to our institution. We will make you to to identify your own ideas. An idea is a thought or a concept which proposes a course of action to achieve a desired goal. Okay, so these are all some of the pamphlets, posters, photos we have developed. We have started our first Ideathon 1.0, and we have launched this in an online mode when the COVID was on very peak. It's December 8, 2021. Even the COVID period, we have exhaustively worked, researched a lot for the betterment of the students, betterment of the society, betterment of the nation. These ideas are came during this pandemic period. This pandemic has given a lot of openings, have opened a lot of ways, and this Siram innovation ecosystem have merged during the period, the pandemic period. We have conducted the final grand finale on 26 February 2021, uh, and we have invited people from all over country to evaluate the project ideas. Then the second version inaugurated on 12th December for the next batch, and registration was started on from that day onwards. And submission, we have given deadline 2 months, almost 2.5 months. We have given them to think about 2 months. We have given them to think about their idea. So you will also get the same duration. You can think about your ideas, and before you have to submit your deadline, you need to submit your idea. And there are two evaluation. First evaluation will be done by the internal faculty members, and grand finale will be in 2 days. The first day, the second round evaluation, we will invite people from outside, purely done by the external people from outside. They will come and evaluate your project, and we will call expert for the validity function. Attractive cash prizes will be given. This is what the Jamshed program, the inauguration we have done for the Ideathon 2.0. Similar inauguration we will conduct it for you when you come to campus. The very uh, within 10 to 15 days we will launch Sairam SDG Ideathon 3.0 for your batch. And these are all the guidelines. We have given only ideas and products that help in implementation of sustainable development goals will be accepted. Only first year students can participate as a team. A team of maximum of 4 students from the same department or from other departments and interdisciplinary teams are appreciated. Teams shall identify unique name of their teams, and a team can participate as many goals as they wish. Okay, it is not restricting. First year, no, you may have a number of ideas. Okay, we are not asking you to restrict it to one idea, but when you come to second year, we will restrict it to one idea. Okay, and each team has to register. We will give you a separate link, and the shortlisted teams shall be given option to make a presentation. Okay, this is what the instruction we give to them. And for the Ideathon 2.0, we have invited, this time we have invited Dr. Sultan Khalifa Harun Al Rashid. He is the program coordinator of Sustainable Development, Regional Project Officer of Sustainable Development Goals Student Program for the Asia Pacific, along with the Formerly City Innovation Officer, Chennai Smart City Limited, Greater Chennai Corporation, Mr. Aragu Pandya Raja. We have invited, left side you are seeing so many juries. We have invited them from industries or the startup evangelist, innovation enablers. So we have invited them to judge the ideas. Very formally and professionally, we conducted These are the photos we have taken, and these photos are taken during the grand finale. Okay, so the first year we will teach you critical thinking. Okay, so critical thinking, the problem statement. If I had, so Albert Einstein said, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I did spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solution. Okay, so imagine, just imagine how did you write your 12th examination? So every teacher will say that don't start writing the moment you get your and question paper. And so keeping this in mind, nowadays government of Tamil Nadu has given extra time for reading the question paper, and you would have experience in your 12th standard examination. Am I right? And after 10 to 15 minutes only, the answer script will be distributed because we were keep on telling the students, and no students are following. That is what the government has decided, not to distribute the answer script at first. Let them read the question paper. But Albert Edison, what he is saying is, if I had an hour, 60 minutes to solve a problem, I did spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solution. My dear students, engineers are born to develop product, sustain product, and this 1 year is given to you to think about your problem. So 55 minutes, Albert Einstein will think about the problem, and this will help him to complete the problem or solution next 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So keep it your mind the importance of the critical thinking. Your mind are the strongest um creation. The problem solving is essential to engineers. Engineers are constantly on the lookout for a better way to do. Dinesh Paliwal, CEO of Harman International, an audio and infotainment system company. So entertainment in infotainment. Okay, this infotainment is emerged from entertainment, and these are all the key areas of problem solving. Problem statement, root cause analysis, abstraction, analogy, brainstorming, trial and error, hypothesis testing, divide and conquer, later thinking, and deduction. No, problem solving. See, these are the techniques available for problem solving. Okay. The problem statement is very important. Writing a problem statement is really it's a big task. Excuse me. A root cause analysis. We need to identify the root cause. Hope you are the this incident, NASA challenges shuttle disaster. No, so the thing is, have to think about the root cause. For every problem, there must be a root cause. For every problem, every incident, there must be a root cause. Okay? Identifying the root cause will help you to solve the problem very easy. And root cause analysis in another fishbone diagram. So every problem has its cause and effective model. So when you get a problem and you start developing this fishbone diagram or root cause analysis, you have to will help you to identify the solution. And divide and conquer is an important strategy of dividing modularity, splitting into modules and handling everything by single person. You can divide it into and you can succeed it. Okay. And convert to CO2. It's a typical example I just want to give you because we are all talking about sustainable development goals. So converting carbon dioxide to useful products. Okay, if you throw into the atmosphere, it will spoil the soil, and the soil becomes sick. So instead, what you can make is these are some of the usable products of the CO2. The toothpaste made, gone all the days people used this for brushing. Okay, if you are bringing all kind of legacy and the tumbles made up of CO2, you could see some of in most of the gym we are using because it will not go out and it will be a nice useful product. And tiles made out of it, and the rings made out of it, the crayons made out of it, and yoga mats. So we can convert it to this is a competition. There's a competition, a international competition of how your ideas will convert carbon dioxide into product. And these were some of the pamphlets of Sairam SDG Salvathon. And we have introduced this PGPA. PGPA is nothing but you may ask that, sir, what else I have? Because always we are living with expectation. Okay, yeah, I am submitting my idea and doing it. What else? What else? Okay, so whatever you are doing, it will be accounted. It will be accumulated in the name of PGPA, placement grade point. So here we will give you at the end of the year, every year we'll give you a point grade. The lowest grade is B. Who will get this B grade is, I have given some deadline. Every competition the deadline is there. Okay, we have noticed that a handful of students, around 10 to 15 percentage, they even though we promote, we applied various strategies of getting their ideas, still 10 to 15% of students will not submit, and we will not leave them. But we will, even if they have not submitted, we will give them, extend the date and get their ideas. So those students will get the lowest grade, B grade. And the happiest news is nobody will fail. Okay, and the participants who will submit on the proposal and they have not selected in the first round will be awarded B plus, and those who are participated in the first round and not selected for the second round will get A grade. Those who are successfully participated in second round if they are not the winners, they will get A plus, and winners will get O grade. Okay, how many winners? If you ask for the entire, for this batch, we have received around 600 projects, 600 plus projects. So Salvatan, we got around 780 projects. Okay, uh, overall among 780 projects, there will be a first, second, third prize, and for every goals, 17 goals are there, the projects will be gone. So you can think in such a way that some of the goals, more participant registration will be there, and you can smartly think in that which are all the, you can do a small research at with the previous study will give you the data, everything to you, which goal had less number of participation. So if you focus that kind of goals, you will, the chances of winning is more. Okay, these are some of the tricks I am just disclosing to you. Keep in your mind. We will travel with this. Okay, and this second year, Salvatan, this year we have invited Professor Timothy Gonsalves from IIT, founding director of IIT Mandi, and the selected the winners, around 40 students. We have sponsored them for their LEAP program. LEAP is nothing but Learning Engineering Activity Program by Activity Program. So this IIT Research Park have adopted those students, and we have signed MOE with them. Uh, and they will be their mentors. They will be their mentors for 10 projects, 40 students. Each team will have 4 students, and this IIT Research Park, the LEAP, will take care of them for their product development, and you will become a successful entrepreneur. There is no doubt at all. Okay, you will be in the safe hand of IIT Research Park. Okay, this was the souvenir we have released. We have we have made a book consist of all the ideas. Around 700 ideas are there in this book. And other than these activities, we are visiting IIT Madras and other people, and we have visited Andhra Pradesh MedSec zone. Dr. Tamil Shelvi is one of the professors in EC department. Her idea has been shortlisted by Andhra Pradesh MedSec zone for the product development. Her product design and development of handheld device for diagnosing the breast cancer. And we have met with the help of our chairman and CEO, sir. I have met Honorable Deputy Mayor of Chennai Corporation, Greater Chennai Corporation. Through him, we have a lot of contacts. Visited the smart city command and control, and solid waste management department. These are the first year students. They got an option because only 20 students are allowed to visit the places. And how we have selected, we have taken the database, and who are the students have given their interest on this area. And so say for example 100 students are already given their ideas in solid waste management or smart city project. So the toppers are selected and sent for the thing. And when we get next option, when next chance, we will send the next batch of students. This is how we are segregating students. And Sairam Innovation Clinic is another innovative process where how a patient will approach doctor. Similarly, you can approach us. If you have any idea, you can come to our cabin. You can discuss with us, and we will guide you how you can take your ideas to the next level. These are very informal meeting, and the HODs and faculty members will bring them. We are sitting like consultants, like doctors, and need not give any formal presentation. You just simply come and have discuss with us, and we will help you to convert. Siram Techno culture is established by our CEO and chairman sir to promote the technology in agriculture. Technology in agriculture, 5-acre lands and seed funds are available for the product development in the area of agriculture. And these are all student and faculty startups we have in our institutions. And as all registered companies, most of them are doing the technology development. And the next, the feather on our cap is the AICT Idea Lab. AC Idea Lab is the initiative of AICTE to develop this habit. They are aiming 1 lakh technological startups in next 10 years. So how it is possible now? It is given to education institutions. It is 1 crore 10 lakhs projects, and the institution has to spare some percentage, and the AICT will give remaining amount, and industry will also contribute for establishing this lab. Am I right? So we got the AICT. It is a proud occasion that Sairam institution we have AICT Idea Lab. Okay. So if you have time, you can surf the internet, Vinisha Uma Shankar. Why I'm all talking about you may think that we are just first year students. Yes, first year students, is it really necessary for us to think about innovation, to think about startups and all kind of awards and recognition? Okay. Vinisha Uma Shankar is a school student, 14 years old, a 9th standard girl. He developed an solar enabled iron cot, iron cot, when he was doing her ninth standard. Ninth standard. You just think about it. School students, she designed and developed this model. This model, she absorbed the emission of carbon dioxide by the iron cot, roadside iron cot. Those who are ironing, every day I used to give my class for the same person. I never thought of this. And this particular innovator, I'm not calling her as a girl, or I'm not calling her because I have to respect her. I am seeing her as an innovator. This innovator, Vinisha Uma Shankar, developed this, and she grabbed so many awards. I know this a few months back, she represented India in United Nations and spoke in front of the world leaders. One of the leaders was our Honorable Prime Minister. She got an opportunity to speak. And you know what she spoke? The world is angry on the leaders. Stop speaking and do something. This is how she started her. And it came in the newspaper in a okay, in almost all the newspapers, daily newspaper. Okay, so this is what this is. I just showing it to inspire you. When a school student is thinking in such a way, why not a college students to utilize this innovation ecosystem, Sairam innovation ecosystem platform to to come up your ideas, and we will help you to. It's our idea that one student, one idea, one prototype, one product, one startup. Every student must have a startup when they leave this. So one of the recent interview Infosys Narayana Murthy sir said, India must solve its grand challenges before thinking in terms of global leadership. Our institutions have produced so many global leaders. That's good. We are not against of it. But at the same time, India must solve its grand challenges. Indirectly, the burden is the responsibility is laid on your head, the student and the institution, higher education institutions. Okay. So the challenges, various challenges are available. The air toxic. Every for the past 50 years, a capital country is facing this pollution, air pollution. Every winter season, this would be the headline of the daily papers. Serious water scarcity in our country and agriculture productivity. So I have to think about it. These are all the world leaders we have developed and our Indian institutions have produced. We are very proud of them. And then same times, you and me have to think about for the betterment of our nation to make our nation as a developed. What is the expectation? We want a reasonable quality air. We want the clean water, reasonable health care, safety for women and children. The expectation of the common Indian is to affordable housing. Those who are living in Chennai, it is a major issue. You know, the right hand side wall is not ours, left hand side wall is not ours, ceiling is not ours, flooring is not ours, but still we need to pay 1 crore rupees for our house, which we are staying. Okay, okay, this is what the condition, and we need about affordable house and reasonable quality transportation, reasonable quality schooling and college education for their children, and hassle-free public governance, and do not want any harassment from bribes seeking petty officials. Okay, bribe seeking petty officials. So these are all the expectation, and who is going to fulfill it? And education, higher education institution, you and me have to contribute through our innovations. We are not new to this. We have successfully made our past experiences. Our agriculture productivity has improved thanks to Professor Swaminathan sir. One of the great scientists has made a lot of revolution uh, when India was about to starving. So he has brought his own ideas of multiplying our agriculture. We have a lot of examples. During this pandemic period, India has um, developed own vaccination and imported to several countries. Several lives are saved in India, and we are exporting say 90 billion to $100 billion softwares we are doing for other countries, and we have successfully um, uh, fought with polio, missiles, TB, and other things with our medicines. These are the fresh paper is one of the important innovation. I just want to tell you that this fresh paper, when she was the Kavita Sukla, when she was doing her PG, this idea she has given this idea to preserve the food. If you go to the Coimbatore market, you'll be knowing about how many amount of waste we are producing every day. Okay, how to manage it, how to preserve it. Okay. The fresh paper is a concept made from the organic, Indian organic. You will notice that your mom used to put a small cinnamon inside the sugar can to preserve it from the ants. Okay, similarly, these spices have the characteristics of protecting the foods. And see, I want to tell you that idea, people, the unicorns, Uber, Facebook, Alibaba, Airbnb. Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no vehicle. Facebook, the world's most popular media owner, creates no content. We are all creating. He has given the platform. His idea is others' idea. Alibaba, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Airbnb, the hotel accommodation provider, wants no real estate. My dear students, these unicorns came out from the young ideas, bright ideas. Okay, tomorrow, and this ecosystem will bring similar unicorns to satisfy the demand, to meet the demand of local people. Local people. Who is using Uber? Uber is for us. Facebook. Say every day I am getting motivated, self motivation. See, if I put a photo and 100 people like me and comment me, automatically my my energy level is increasing. My energy level is increasing. So it's a debatable topic. So let us forget about the negative things. Let us be very optimistic and think about the positive nature. So your ideas will be recognized by the world, and you will become a possibility to become a unicorn if you really follow. And if you want to become a successful entrepreneur, develop your excellent leadership quality, dictatorship quality, creative and innovative, ability to judge people, excellent manager, communication is very important. So if you concentrate these 6 areas, definitely become a successful entrepreneur. And most admire entrepreneurs, Ratan Tata, Narayana Murthy, sir, and Amit Premji. They are all the set up the examples. And so I just want to say the mantra of Smart India Hackathon: innovations lead to new creations lead to bigger actions lead to progress of nation. Okay, we want to see our nation as a developed nation. Of our grandfathers have studied India as a developing nation. Fathers have studied India as a developing nation, and we studied India as a developing nation. And our own eyes must see India is a developed nation. This all possible if we all work together and if you contribute for this innovation ecosystem, Sairam innovation ecosystem. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm not seeing as a student, I'm seeing as an innovator. When you come up with your innovation, you know, everywhere the red carpets are available. We are here to welcome you with red carpets. And whenever you find problems, we are here to tap your shoulder and support you. Don't worry about it. We are here to support you. We will help you. We'll be with you throughout your journey. And your journey in Sairam institutions will be a successful journey. There is no doubt at all. Last but not least, once again, I congratulate you all for choosing Sairam Institution for your higher studies. God bless. My contact address, my email, and the contact. I have my YouTube channel. I will share my YouTube channel in the chat box. And if you find time, you can surf the internet. And if you really like it, what you can do, you can like it, you can comment it. Then you can share it to others. And finally, my request is to subscribe my channel, subscribe my channel, and innovator. Don't forget to click the what I say bell button. Okay, so this all from my side, and you will be a winner. There is no doubt at all. You will be a successful person, and Sairam will be with you for your successful journey. Thank you, organizers, for the next proceeding. If you have any doubts, students, you can ask me. I am willing to contribute or clear your doubts. I've shared my YouTube channel. You can just lot of videos are there for innovation, intellectual property right, and so many things. I request students if you find time just to go through it, the videos, um, and acquire more knowledge about innovation, startups, entrepreneurship, the other related sub related areas related to innovation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rene Robbins, sir. Thank you for your very motivating speech. And I've enjoyed your session and know more about how to achieve and what are all the new inventions that is happening in India. So all these informations people might have gone through. So thank you so much for your time and